Hey, I'm John Harris, editor of Politico. Time once again to turn the tables with CNN's Candy Crowley. Now, Candy, the president this week trying to turn the page on the economic story. We've got another stimulus with emphasis on infrastructure. He says will create jobs, and yet it's past Labor Day. Is there still time to change public perceptions about how the economy is doing under Barack Obama?
There may still be time to change people's votes between now and then on a variety of matters, depending on how they go at it. I don't think there's time to change people's minds on how the economy is going. And we learned this, I think, first, or at least most recently, from George Bush, the father. When we looked back over time after he lost the election to President Bill Clinton, it's the economy, stupid. When that George Bush lost the election, the economy actually was getting better, but nobody felt it, nobody believed it, and we are already well past that kind of July window where we thought there still was time about the economy, but that does not speak directly to the votes, but it's a pretty tough hill to climb.
Right, and at the very week where the White House message was supposed to be about one word, jobs, instead there was another word, Rahm, that crept into the news, and whether Rahm Emanuel will leave the chief of staff job to run for mayor of Chicago. Is this a welcome story or an unwelcome story from the White House perspective?
You know, story-wise, you would rather be having the president talking about other things he wants to do to try to jumpstart the economy. So it's not helpful looking at the newspapers, looking at the websites, looking at it on television. If the question is, will he lose Rahm, and is that hurtful? I think there are plenty of other people out there that would do well. The president's kind of even given him his blessing, as you know, saying, hey, I think he'd make a good mayor. So it is the fact that the story came up when it did certainly does detract, at least in the political world, from the president's message about the economy and the further steps he'd like to take.
Right, and there may be other subjects in the world other than Rahm that are important to discuss. What are you tackling this week on State of the Union?
As you may know, Dick Armey's group is coming into town. It is an offshoot or a part of the Tea Party, so we want to take a look at that and its effect on the Republican Party and on politics in general, as well as, again, just take a look at these poll numbers, which increasingly show Democrats really up against the wall, and what, if anything, they can do between now and November to try to sort of change the odds.
Right. Okay. Thanks a lot, Candy. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Thanks, John.